coming heavy with the no-nonsense sound. Ain't no filters, we break the mold. Stories hidden, swept away, now they're getting told. Spotlights hit, the tension pops. We ain't here for nothing but the real damn drops. We're busting bubbles, taking names, cussing and discussing, changing the game. No smoke, no mirrors, no curtain calls. Fierce on the fire and call the dogs. Steel chairs, court stairs, backstage heat. Legends fall when we bring that beat. Voices sharp, we cut right through. Best damn team, yeah, you know it's true. We ain't your daddy's play-by-play. We call it raw, we're here to stay. From bell to bell, win or lost. Shoot, don't care who signs the checks or calls the boss. Putting out fires, taking names, cussing and discussing, fueling the flames. Standing tall when the last bell call. Piss on the fire and call the dogs.
Hello, wrestling fans. I want to thank you all for joining us for this edition of Cussin Discussin. Now streaming live on the Cussin Discussin Facebook page, YouTube page, and simulcasting on the Elevate Pro Wrestling Facebook page. Should anything happen like it did last week, we'll just skip over somehow to the EPW YouTube page and go from there. But strap yourself in, set your feet up. We do. Yeah. We really and honestly do. First off, before we get started, yeah, I know I'm getting there. Hold on. Overachiever.
Well, you missed it last week.
No, and I'm about missed it again. I am the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD. Alongside me, the excellence of elocution, Walter Dixon. See, I didn't miss it.
Well,
God, we've had a week.
It's been
we have had a week, and before we even get started, first and foremost, I do want to take a moment to say to all of our friends at FTC's Art of Grappling, a very heartfelt, I'm sorry that we missed you all. Things happened that we didn't plan for. If we did plan for it, we forgot about it.
Yeah.
And plans always don't work out the way I want them to or you want them to. But we ended up, everything worked out. In the long run, we'll be back in January on the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
We will in Ironton, Ohio. But I do know that we have the results from FTC's Art of Grappling show on the 6th of December. Mm-hmm. And starting out, Juan coming up victorious over West Segura.
Juan won his first one.
Yeah. He won one.
He won one.
Good job, Juan.
Juan won one.
Wah.
Yeah. Sound like Charlie Brown's freaking teacher. What's going on there?
I don't know.
Oh, there, it's back.
We're back. Yeah.
Yeah. 1-1-1.
1-1-1. Yeah. And then the wrestling machine, Corey Sparks, getting the win over your boy, Gen Z.
That's right.
John D. Crazy Hillbilly pulling out the... We are losing signal, and I don't know why it's happening.
I don't even know if they can hear us. I'm sure they can now, but anyway.
John D. Crazy Hillbilly pulling out the win over Dirty Travis Durton.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Matthews picking up the victory over Shane Storm.
Big win for Marcus Matthews.
Indeed.
Big win.
And Grappling Inc. coming out with the win over Jeff Gallagher and Ken Jenkins via disqualification due to the interference of your boy, Gen Z. What about that fatal four-way for the Elevate Pro or the FTC Art of Grappling AOG Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah.
Evil Nate picking up the win over the Bolt.
Yeah, defeating Brett the Bolt Jackson, Timothy Flowers, and Bitter Brian Compton.
Mm-hmm.
That match, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I really
am.
am.
Honestly, yes.
More than, second to only one, and that being
the next one.
The next one
Not one.
No.
One.
Right.
One.
But we did have a first.
We had a first?
We had a first.
What first?
Neon Enigma.
Well, I know that.
That's the
I thought you was going to tell it.
No.
Oh, my Lord.
Wasn't going to do anything special. I mean, it is special.
It is special. What are you talking about?
But it's a first for her.
The Neon Enigma victorious, picking up the AOG Women's Championship, defeating the Unpoppable Force Sarah Bubbles and Emily Rose.
Yeah.
We are familiar with all three of them.
Yeah.
Big win. And as advertised, guess what?
We have the new champ.
We do. The AOG Women's Champion, the Neon Enigma, and we'll bring her in right about now. You'll see her. Hello, and welcome.
Hi, it's good to be here.
Congratulations on your big win.
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
How does it feel to finally be able to call yourself the AOG Women's Champion?
It still doesn't feel real, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
It feels great though to know that.
Well, I go back. Go ahead.
Sorry. It feels great to know that
ahead.
all of the hard work that I've been putting in has finally come to fruition, if that's the right word.
Yeah, absolutely.
He would know.
Yeah. It is a big moment. I think you watch wrestlers and superstars all over the world, all over the wrestling world, the first time they win any championship, it's a lot of times there's tears. A lot of times there's just this moment of solitude that you can see they're kind of inside this bubble with the title for the first time. And we got to see it just recently with John Cena finally winning the Intercontinental title. And even though he had won world titles and the U.S. title and all this so many times, just winning that Intercontinental title for the first time, there's this moment of just completion. And I know that when we actually get to see the footage of that, we're going to see that on your face. But walk us through the exact moment when referee Mark's hand hit the mat for the 3 count. It was the first thing that went through your mind.
The first thing that went through my mind was, oh my God, did I just do that? Like, it finally happened.
So relief, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go back to January 25th at the old facility downstairs when you took the microphone and told Bubbles to bring you your title, bitch.
Yeah. Bring me my title, bitch. Yeah, that was.
Well, it took 11 months or 12 months, but we got there.
Yeah.
That to me was a very defining moment looking back on it now. Very, very defining moment in your career because
Justin Dusk, congratulations. And
thank you, Justin.
It was this moment where you knew, I know that you knew you were going to hold that title, and you have worked hard to get to where you are to be able to win that title. And Justin said he was there.
He was there.
Yeah. So
we weren't.
Yeah, sadly. But you have raised your in-ring ability so high from that moment a year ago to now. What was the driving force behind that, other than just becoming the AOG Women's Champion? What was the driving force behind that?
Honestly, every single person that told me I couldn't do it made me work harder to prove to them that I can, and I will.
You defeated 2 top competitors in one night. What was the toughest physical challenge, and what's the toughest mental challenge that you faced during that?
The toughest physical challenge and the toughest mental. That
Put her on the spot.
I did.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think the toughest mental challenge was trying to keep my cool and think, okay, what can I do next to make it one step closer to securing my victory?
Right. There's two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was hard.
I want to raise this question, and maybe it will open you up a little bit as far as the physical challenges. Bubbles has been champion for over a year, and you have had multiple matches with her, and it seemed like you were getting closer, inch by inch. You were getting closer, but then this time you had to throw in someone like Emily Rose, who is just a tremendous athlete in general. And she's 6 feet tall. She's so tall for a woman. She's tall for a man, but she's extremely tall for a woman.
She's very tall.
I know that had to have been a physical, a physical barrier there.
Yeah.
It was. Sorry, I'm trying to think.
That's all right.
No, you're all right. Take your time.
You're fine.
It was difficult because, like you said, I have a long history with Sarah Bubbles. And I also have after this match, I have a great respect for her as a competitor. But bringing in this new person, I was like, well, that is going to be a lot tougher, where she is a lot taller and she's very strong, and it was very difficult.
We've had Emily Rose on the show actually just after she made her debut with AEW.
Yeah.
And that was a major step in her career. Did the fact that you were in the ring with someone who has been on national television, been on TV in the ring for AEW, did that have any effect on your mental state going into that?
It did. It was a little bit intimidating. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit intimidating.
Gotcha.
But
it was a good match. Cussin Discussin would know if they showed up. He's just bitter because we didn't.
He's just bitter.
Yeah.
Go
back to bed, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doc, do you?
Going forward, who do you see as the biggest threat to your championship reign?
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest with you. I am not entirely sure. But I have a feeling that the first title defense that I have is probably going to be a very challenging one for me.
Okay.
Seeing as how you now hold the title, you are the AOG Women's Champion. Is there anyone out there that you have been keeping an eye on that maybe you feel this person has been doing what you're doing, what you were doing, and just keep stepping their game up? Is there anyone out there that you would like to offer a challenge to? that you haven't faced before?
Interesting.
I would like to step in the ring with Micah.
Ooh,
That would be interesting.
that would be a good
That
match.
would be interesting. It's actually someone we've never called a match
We've never
for.
called a match for. No, well, we did, but not officially.
Yeah, we can't count that.
Right.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
So, what do you want the fans to feel now going forward in the Neon era? How do you want the fans to feel when they see you step in between the ropes?
I think I want them to feel the same emotion that I'm feeling when I'm in the ring. I want them to feel that excitement, but also the little bit of chaos that's in my head. I want them to feel that too. So they're not going to know what's going to happen.
And Scarlet Fox saying congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Let's see here. She speaks about chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Just touch.
touch.
Well, your style is somewhat unpredictable and electric. Do you see it as instinct, or is it carefully crafted strategy?
A little bit of both.
I feel like
I was
probably a combination thereof. Your style is very unorthodox at times. It's very chaotic in the fact that I don't think you allow your opponents to read you going into a match, and I don't know if you plan that or if it's just a natural way of a natural instinct maybe. But I know we've talked to Bubbles before, and she's even said that, you know, your style is very very much not predictable, unpredictable.
Yeah.
But also I think she felt at times that she had begun to understand what's going on in your mind, but apparently you found ways around that.
Yeah.
So you definitely pulled out a wonderful win this past weekend, but the mystery of it, that's part of your aura.
Yeah.
How do you balance keeping that mystique and being a champion now to stand front and center?
I think the good part about the mystery is that none of my opponents are going to know what they're stepping into.
That's putting it mild.
Yeah. But I think that's part of what the fans appreciate about you, is that, just to steal from your own name, that's the enigmatic part of you that the fans, they really love it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about women's wrestling in general for a minute. Me and him, we're a little bit older in this old world, and women's wrestling from when we were but we little lads has come such a long way.
Yeah.
You know, what, 35 years ago, women's wrestling was back burner. I mean, it was rare, and WWF had it, WCW hit and miss on it a little bit.
You were really lucky if you had one women's match on a weekly show.
Well, you were,
really lucky.
WCW, they would hit one every now and then on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it wasn't a contest at that point. Where do you see women's wrestling at?
I think it just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
Every year. more women keep showing up into wrestling and bringing new, just bringing new personalities, bringing new moves, bringing new just everything.
There's a new energy that comes in with women that wasn't there before. We go back to the days of Bambi, Medusa, Rockin' Robin, and a smattering of others. There was not a lot of women back then that were really into the business, and most of the ones that were there,
they didn't have the opportunity. I don't think that
they didn't.
The men had.
Those three that I named in particular were extremely athletic women with a very, very good background and ability to wrestle. They were just never really given the chance to shine. Women's wrestling at the time was very cookie cutter. You know, you go in, you do a few slaps, you maybe do a head scissors and
pull a hair,
swing your opponent around by her hair, and then a body slam and maybe a running splash or something was the finish. And now we have seen you do suplexes. We've seen you get into a chop battle with none other than Caleb Throne
and
laugh in his face. We've seen you do the what is the Devil's Kiss.
What do you? And that thing she does.
These types of moves were never seen before, and they've started to make it more mainstream with the women's division in WWE, the women's division in AEW. I have to say, the women's division in AEW is doing tremendous things.
I think so.
Even though I'm not a big AEW fan, but from the present or the past, who are your biggest influences?
Yes.
Does it have to just be women?
No. Who?
Okay. One of my biggest influences, and it's probably very apparent, is Bray Wyatt.
Okay.
And then I love like The Undertaker, Jeff Hardy. I love Paige or Saraya.
Yeah.
But I loved her when she was in WWE.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
She gets, I think now, today anyway, she gets overlooked a little bit. Everyone has this draw to emulate Rhea Ripley's the big one. And then there's everyone wants to emulate Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair or AJ Lee. Saraya she was a big part of what turned women's wrestling, the guts of the women's evolution. That come in her time. Her and AJ Lee had some absolute bangers. Are there any matches that you go back and you kind of study and you watch from any of your any of your muses, so to say?
Trying to think. Alexa Bliss is another one that I really like. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, got you.
I really liked I can't think of it. It was one that Paige and AJ Lee had. I think it was on a WrestleMania. I cannot remember which one it was.
Was that the one? Are you talking about the match after Paige had taken the title from AJ Lee on Raw? So. Her debut where she took the title, and then they had a pay-per-view match just after.
Yes.
Yeah. those two women absolutely brought it every time they hit the ring. And Paige was doing things then that we really hadn't seen. I mean, there was.
They've actually had a couple.
They've had
WrestleMania 30, Battleground
Yeah.
2014, SummerSlam 2014, Hell in a Cell 2014, and then WrestleMania 31. So pretty much 2014, 2015.
Right. Their feud was it was really top notch. I mean, those two went back and forth so many times. I can see how that would definitely be something to study and to kind of take notes from their entire feud.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Bray Wyatt, who we're both huge fans of. Bray Wyatt was a mind so far beyond his time and was taken from us far too soon.
Yeah.
He is honestly, I think he may be the most missed individual from wrestling today.
I would say you're probably.
I mean, we've lost some greats, but Bray Wyatt it happened so early, so young. He was just making that comeback.
Well, I know it's comparing apples to oranges, but it's almost like what people felt in the 80s after the murder of Bruiser Brody.
Yeah.
To just be gone like that.
Yeah.
Because, it wasn't expected.
To put it into into another realm, you got the same feeling from that a lot of people got from the death of Jimi Hendrix or even John Lennon to an extent. Although
we won't
whatever, but that
feelings about
anyway.
John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
Sonny Bono?
No, not Sonny Bono. He's the one that hit the tree.
So what did I can see? We see the influence from Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
But what is it that you feel drawed you the most to him?
The way he would speak.
Yeah.
The second he opened his mouth, you were there. You were watching. You wanted to hear what he had to say, no matter what it was.
Yeah. I definitely have to.
I'll be honest. I got that same feeling when you took the mic at our first AOG show and told Bubbles, "Bring me my title, bitch." You immediately had my attention.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen you, but just, once before that. And
that is right.
That was, that moment. And you didn't have a moment to speak. You didn't have a promotion moment.
Right.
And then to see you come out and stand in the middle of that AOG ring, command that presence, and look at your rival and just say, that belt you have is mine. That title is mine.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to prove to you that it's been mine all along. That was the feeling I got. And you had my attention from the word go. Who has been, aside from the promo side, let's bring it back to AOG. Who has been your biggest supporter in your training and your upping of your game in the last little bit?
My biggest supporter. Probably be my mom and my boyfriend. You guys are.
I thought she was going to say Juan.
I thought she was going to say Juan.
I thought she was going to say Juan. Why did I think that? Sorry, Juan.
No, not
Juan. If you're watching, we're sorry.
Yeah. So,
I know the championship just recently changing hands. But what's the most misunderstood part about being a champion?
That once you have that belt, you don't have to work hard anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're just
That's when
you
it
got it.
started.
So you're good. You don't have to do anything now.
Speaking of which, she's here. It was definitely a turning point.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean that, no doubt.
Yeah. With that title in your hand now, what is next? I mean, really, what is next in the Neon era?
What is next? I think what is next is defeating whoever decides to challenge me for the belt, for the championship.
Spoken like a true champion.
I'm going to continue to up my game and train harder, work harder, get better and better and better to keep that championship for as long as I possibly can.
Yeah.
I've got to ask, and I don't know if you saw it, but I'm going to try to saw it here. But, and my phone's wanting to turn, but I don't know if you can see that.
I can't see it. It just looks like a white screen.
Yeah, I know. Tell you what, let's do it this way. I can make this happen a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
If I go here,
he's going to shoot you a message, a picture.
And go here
and
go there.
Take a look at that and tell us your thoughts on that.
I'm waiting for it to come through.
Make sure it's sent.
So I haven't gotten any. Oh, I just got it.
I was going to say, make sure I didn't. Well, I'm having to send it
to the wrong person.
I've done. Listen, if I can do it, it'll be done.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I know. I've seen you do it.
I used to be good at it.
So, my thoughts on the EPW Women's Championship.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say about that. I mean, I would like to at least have a chance to get in the ring and try to win that belt. I think that would be nice.
So, and I don't want to take anything away from AOG, but that will be debuting
the 27th
of this month.
It's on its way. It hasn't arrived.
And we will be crowning a inaugural women's champion in January, correct?
That will happen on the 31st, if I'm not mistaken.
But you are also in your name is in two different categories for the EPW Next Level Awards that we're going to do at the end of the year.
I'm trying to switch around here to get to that.
You know, I think it's in match of the year, and female wrestler of the year. So not only is the AOG crowd hyped on you, but the EPW crowd is also hyped on you. So going forward, is that something does that excite you? Does that push you, drive you, knowing that not only you're now AOG champion, but EPW's fans love you, and can you see yourself moving into the women's championship picture in EPW.
I could definitely see myself doing that.
Brooklyn Ray says, "Yeah, we'll have that rematch after."
Well,
hey, she's
yeah,
she got the roadmap.
she definitely could be onto something. That being your match with Brooklyn Ray is one of the matches in the running for
match of the year.
Match of the year.
Yeah.
Which peek through the curtain just a little bit. Obviously, we give the credit to you and Brooklyn Ray on that, but we also have to give a little bit of credit to the producer of that match.
Yes.
Juan.
Juan. The producer of that match knew exactly what he was doing.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that was a tremendous match.
And that match was near flawless from beginning to end, and that's the reason why it's running in that match of the year category.
Yes.
So it was nominated fairly, and it will be voted fairly.
She is nominated for match of the year also on the AOG side of it.
Yeah.
Her and Caleb Throne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to be in the running for match of the year
for two promotions
is pretty damn good, my friend. I mean, let's just be realistic about this.
I'll be honest with you. That night, that match with Caleb Throne was.
We talked about it all the way home.
We talked about it all the way home about how good that match was.
This.
Not only how good it was, but how it really highlighted the work that you had put in. That just elevated you to this. I'm ready for this title hunt. I'm ready to take the fight to the Unpoppable Force, Sarah Bubbles.
Yeah.
So tell me, how do you want the wrestling community to remember this moment in your career?
I had a thought that went through my head, but I decided not to say that.
Well, say whatever you want to.
Yeah,
the floor's open.
Yeah.
The moment when I won the title, is that what you're talking about? Right?
Yes.
I finally bursted Sarah Bubbles' bubble.
She busted the bubble of the Unpoppable Force. She popped the Unpoppable Force.
So basically what you're telling me, she done the impossible.
Right.
So it was possible.
Only in certain circumstances, apparently.
She done it.
Well, she done it.
Yeah.
Did it.
Yeah.
So we try to sing the praises of AOG, not just from an in-ring and wrestling perspective, but also from the training academy perspective. On every show, and everyone that we've had in here from AOG, we try to mention the fact that the training academy with Brox Boulder and Bobby Blaze, they do a tremendous job of taking folks in who want to get into the wrestling world and, no pun intended, showing them the ropes.
Next AOG show is going to be on January the 7th.
Yeah. So that being said, how has not just your wrestling journey in the ring, but your journey through the training of AOG with Brox, with Titan Troy, with Bobby Blaze, how has that shaped you, not just as a wrestler, but as a person?
Being there has brought me out of my shell a lot. I know that's saying a lot because I'm still very shy. But before I started training, you couldn't get me to say anything. I would never have done this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Before I started training.
We wouldn't have either.
Yeah.
True. I mean, no way we'd have done this.
And not to get all, emotional and stuff, but they have given me a second family being there as well.
I can definitely get that.
Yeah.
They are that whole, every one of you all are like family to us. That's why the other day it killed me so bad to have to miss that show.
Yeah, it did.
I mean,
it was, I mean, we were literally at that position where it was like Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner. And we had two sides of the family to go to, and we didn't know what to do. You know, if we go to this one, we're going to miss this one. If we go to this one, we're going to miss that one. And, you know, it was a very, very mind-wrenching sort of situation. We didn't want to miss either.
No, not at all.
And it's because you all have always been like family to us. And we say constantly that AOG is our home away from home. You all have been so good to us, so gracious, and we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. We really appreciate it. But, you know, that goes back to, I think, the way Bobby trains. I fully believe it has to be because of the way Bobby trains, that you guys are just, you're open and accepting, take you where you're at and let's get you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
I love Bobby. He's amazing.
Have
He's
you
one of
read
the best.
either of his books? Doc pushes his books tremendously.
Yes, I do. I think both books should be, it ought to be in every wrestling school.
Yeah. Required reading.
It ought to be required reading. I mean, Pin Me, Pay Me, and I Kicked Out at Two are two of the most phenomenal books that I've ever.
I would probably recommend that Enigma not read the short stories.
Yeah, stay away from them short stories. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I think most of them probably understand what's in that.
Yeah.
It's definitely not reading for young minds.
No. Or old minds either.
Or old, yeah.
Keep our minds out of it too.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Oh.
So what are your goals going forward in wrestling? Do you see yourself making that leap like several others have done recently, getting that opportunity to showcase on, you know, AEW or somewhere like that? Is that something that you are looking for? Because we've talked to some who do and some who don't.
I would definitely like to. I would definitely love to do that at some point. I would love to go to AEW, NWA, TNA, WWE, anywhere like that. I would love to just, like you said, make that leap and go.
Yeah. We've seen, as we spoke, Emily Rose has been on AEW. EPW's own Brutus was on TNA and NXT.
Yeah.
Just recently. We've seen Sam Hardway Holloway go from a high school gym in Pike County, Kentucky to showcasing as a security guard on WWE at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
And then now he's on the WWE ID program. So that's just is that sort of a goal for you to say, okay, I'm going to take these opportunities when they arrive and let the cards fall where they may?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
That's great.
What else have we got here? Yeah, this one may be the big one. What you got the fans out there watching? They come to the shows, and we see a lot of not just young guys out there, but young women.
Yes.
At these
Specifically
shows,
young
young women. It's kind of impressive that young women are getting into professional wrestling. What advice would you give young wrestlers, especially young women, who see you as proof that dreams can be achieved?
If you want to do something, do it. Regardless of the people that tell you that you can't. You're not smart enough to do this. You're not pretty enough to do this. You're not skinny enough. You're not strong enough. Do it.
Yeah.
Because you can.
See, we're pretty enough. We can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it. We got this.
For the specifically, again, the young female fans who maybe they enjoy wrestling, but they just don't feel like there's a place for them in wrestling, what do you say to them?
There is a place in wrestling for everyone. Even if it's not a wrestler, you can be a ref, you can be a manager, you can do commentary, you can do roaming cam, you can take pictures. No matter what you can do.
Ring announcer?
Yeah, you can ring announce.
You can be a ring announcer.
I mean, you have a connection to a wonderful ring announcer.
I do.
Yeah.
Do indeed. Yeah. There's something in wrestling for everyone.
You know, and that's something that I have said myself is don't matter where you're from, who you are, what financial status, walk of life, race, color, creed, what have you. Professional wrestling's for everybody.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, anybody and everybody that wants to be a part of it can be a part of it in some way or another.
In some form or fashion, yep. We won't hold you too much longer, but I do want to ask, or I do want to mention the AOG Junior Grappler program kicks off Sunday, January 11th, and that will be, once a week?
Yeah.
For 6 weeks, starting January 11th from 2 to 4 p.m. As an AOG trainee, now AOG Women's Champion, give us a little bit of rundown on that junior grappler program. Are you going to be helping with that? Train some of the young ladies and young men as well that come into that program, or
I will be there to help as much as I can, and I will do whatever I can to help.
And that goes back to, what do you say to the young girls who are, thinking about wrestling? They want to do wrestling, but they just don't feel like it's a place. I'm sure you would agree that program is a good place to start.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Great place. So, before we let you get out of here, because I know you've got places to go, people to see, things to do, and probably other podcasts to be on. Who want to be on any other but us? But we got it here, and that's all that matters. But nonetheless,
maybe on the Keep It Real podcast.
I hate to tell you this.
Yeah.
Golly.
But still, I mean, there's nothing wrong with interviewing yourself.
Is that like talking to yourself?
As long as you don't ask yourself in a different voice than you asked the question, you're okay.
Remember those things.
Yeah.
Hey, tell the fans where they can find you. Social media. Give yourself a pop here.
Yeah.
As of right now, the only social media that I have is Facebook and TikTok. My Facebook is the Neon Enigma. It's kind of self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that my TikTok is the same thing. Yes, my TikTok is the same thing. And I'm working on getting an Instagram up soon to put my
Good
stuff
deal.
on there. So.
And the fans can also see you on the AOG YouTube page.
Yeah.
They can check your matches there.
FTC AOG 101.
Yeah. And when you've been on EPW shows, they can see you there.
That is true.
I was going to say something else now, but I forgot what it was.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the your show. Go ahead and give your show. Keep It Real podcast.
I forget about that.
Not let her out of here.
Yeah.
You can find Keep It Real podcast, which is me and my mom. We also interview other wrestlers and, refs and maybe commentators.
We need to get our people and their people in touch with each other and get this to happen.
Yeah. People meeting people.
People meeting people.
But you can find us on X. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, all at Keep It Real Podcast.
Gotcha.
Good deal.
And YouTube and Spotify.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations on your winning the AOG Women's Championship. May your reign be long and successful.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else for our wonderful guest?
I think you pretty much covered it there. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
It's a well-deserved win, well-deserved championship reign going forward, and we're looking forward to seeing the fruits of your labor going forward. So
absolutely. And we appreciate you very much for stopping by and spending some time with us. And like I said, we know you got things to do, and we'll let you get to it.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care of yourself now.
Bye-bye.
A wonderful, wonderful person.
Oh, absolutely.
Great
and
time.
Again, a very well-deserved, hard-fought victory there. So congratulations again to the Neon Enigma.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are interested in that Junior Grapplers program, here's what parents and family members need to know. You need to fill out the form, the registration form. It is $80 per child for the full 6-week training academy. There is sibling discounts available. The location will be the FTC Art of Grappling facility in Ironton, Ohio. We almost always give the address for that. It's not on there today.
It's not on there. I must have accidentally knocked it.
So there's no special gear required for any families, children who want to do this. Just warm athletic clothing, sweatpants, and a warm shirt, and tennis shoes. Tennis shoes are fine. You don't have to get wrestling shoes or grappling shoes or wrestling boots or anything like that. No special gear required. And that's a tremendous program. Like you heard from Enigma, it's a wonderful opportunity to sort of open yourself up a little bit and maybe come out of your shell. And it's also a tremendously good opportunity to get kids active and to help them be physically fit and to learn a skill and to learn a little bit about just wrestling in general. So,
indeed. I mean, and of course, yes. I almost forgot to mention them, when she told me, didn't mention to keep it real, and well, she finally remembered.
Yeah, we got her
there. Excuse me, but no, as you were saying on the
oh, and you can contact for any questions. You can contact Brock's Boulder directly at 740-464-6699, or you can I'm sure you can send them a message on Facebook. Follow and like at FTC Art of Grappling on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for updates and highlights. And they say, let's build something special for the Tri-State youth. One bump, one promo, one moment at a time.
You know, and I have to agree with that. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a great thing. It's always great. Of course it is. What is... Lord have mercy. Proof right there. Corny was right. How do you miss me if I don't go away?
Do you know what
What?
we need to follow the likes of another great speaker and get us a golden microphone.
What we need a gold microphone for? Who had a gold microphone? God rest his soul.
May he rest in peace. Oh, Doc, we mentioned the EPW Next Level Awards earlier.
We did. We talked about that. Voting's still going on out there. If you haven't voted for your favorite Elevate Pro Wrestling star, match, moment, referee, manager, the only thing there isn't a category for is commentary, but who's going to run against us?
Who's going to run against us?
We don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are it.
We're pretty much it.
But no, it's great. Some of the results, and we didn't really get into it too deep earlier, but in one category, there's a tie for first place right now. I won't tell you which category that is. Greatest announced team. Well, not better. My Blaine Walter Dixon. There is no better. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much. We think so.
Brooklyn Light Ray, but vote for me.
Look, folks, I'm just going to be honest with you.
Lord.
I don't think there is a soul on God's green earth that is better at campaigning for these awards than the one and only Brooklyn Ray.
Let me tell you something. If wrestling, for some ungodly reason, is not the niche for her,
yeah,
politics sure is. She'd be a great campaign manager.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
for sure. I mean, listen, great wrestler, great referee.
Yeah.
I bet she's a politician.
She been hitting the road and campaigning awful hard.
You know, that reminds me of something that we was talking about the other day at work. A buddy of mine's a preacher.
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking. I said, you know, you lie, you go to hell. He said, no, you won't. You go to Congress.
That's true. That's very true.
Oh, Lord.
I'm
a business major. It's the marketing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Marketing
makes incredible sense now.
Yeah. Marketing isn't our strong suit, apparently.
Yeah.
We struggle on our. We ride the struggle bus for marketing, we promise.
Yeah.
But no.
Speaking of Miss Brooklyn Ray.
Yeah.
We're going to crown the inaugural EPW Women's Champion, but there's a newcomer to the picture.
Yeah, let's go there first. First off, making her first appearance at Elevate Pro Wrestling Chaos After Christmas is going to be the Hardcore Heartbreaker, Nikki Wild.
Nikki Wild
making her debut, her first appearance.
Yeah.
That going to take place on the 27th of December.
Yeah, Nikki Wild will make her debut December 27th at EPW's Chaos After Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that still the name?
Still the name.
We've had to change that, so
twice.
But
so help me God.
At Chaos After
somebody
Christmas,
steals Chaos After Christmas, I'm gonna go find the Voodoo King.
At Chaos After Christmas, we will get to see the official contract signing for the crowning of the inaugural EPW Women's Championship, and that match will be between the aforementioned Nikki Wild, Valeska, and our own Brooklyn Ray.
That's going to be a 3-way match for the women's championship.
To crown an inaugural women's champion. Yes.
I will tell you this. The Elevate Pro Wrestling Women's Championship is on its way. See if I've got an update. Nothing as of yet, but it is on its way. So once that gets here, it should be unveiled, God willing, at Chaos After Christmas in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Yeah.
Big January 3rd. Yeah.
What's that?
We said 6th earlier or 7th or something.
Did we really?
Yeah. I think you said
I think
7th.
I said the 7th, didn't I?
Yeah. Justin, just so you know,
Doc's wrong.
That's the 3rd. The next AOG show will be January 3rd.
January 3rd and then February 7th.
February 7th.
I had my months mixed up. My bad. It happens. Old age sneaks in. You just got to overlook me sometimes.
But
this is how we end up messing up when I start writing stuff down.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So as far as coming events go, if you're still listening, Justin, Elevate Pro Wrestling, December 27th, Chaos After Christmas. That'll take place at the Tri-County DAV in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Then we will be back there live January 31st for New Year's Beatings, Tri-County DAV, Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Both shows, doors open at 6, bell time at 7. And then we will be at another facility, yet to be named, February. We do not have a specific date yet on that one.
No, that will take place in February. No Love Lost.
Yeah.
So it's in the early burgeonings of its existence.
But FTC's Art of Grappling has January 3rd at the AOG Training Center. February 7th.
Be there.
Yeah, we will be at both of these. Lord willing.
I mean, Lord willing, if we got to walk, we're going.
Well, I mean, if something happens and FTC has that show on the February the 7th, we'll be stuck in another conundrum.
What?
If EPW has a show February 7th.
I'm going to be on the phone with Mr. Moore here in just a minute, as soon as we're done.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. My phone just went off. Hold on. No. Aha. Mr. Moore sent me a message.
Okay.
No Love Lost will take place on February 28th.
Okay. So we don't have any conflict there between February 7th with AOG and February 28th. Yes, February 28th. That's the last day of February.
That's it.
How
many days have 20? How many months have 28 days?
All of them. You want to take the rest of those?
All-Star Wrestling, West Virginia, December 31st, New Year's Rockin' Eve, taking place Madison Civic Center, Madison, West Virginia. Appalachian Championship Wrestling, December 20th, 2025, the Fight Before Christmas, taking place at the Tays Valley Christian School, Scott Depot, West Virginia. And if you all are interested in having Elevate Pro Wrestling be a part of your event, we were established on June 7th, 2024, build a passion, grit, and determination, and a shared vision, because wrestling isn't about chasing spotlights. It's about building legacies.
Yeah.
Let Elevate Pro Wrestling bring the action to your stage. Whether it is an upcoming event, sports fundraiser, civic function, party, or even a wedding, we deliver the energy, the excitement, and the unforgettable moments. You just bring the people.
Yeah.
To get up with us, message us on Facebook or email booking@elevateprowrestling.com to make your event legendary.
Yeah. That's about it. Yeah.
I said something about Elevate.
Elevate Pro Wrestling, taking wrestling to the next level.
Well, it was either me or you. Somebody had to say something about Elevate.
Yeah. Somebody say something about Elevate?
Yeah.
You did.
I did.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll let you do it next time.
Okay.
And I do want to say some happy howdies and plugs and shout outs to our good friends. First off, Tri-County DAV Chapter 26, Oliver Springs, Tennessee, the home of Elevate Pro Wrestling for the most part here lately.
Yeah.
They've been keeping us busy, and that's all right. We enjoy it.
We love it.
Love the people.
Look, big shout out not just to Tri-County 26, but to the DAV in general.
Yeah, to the DAV.
The Disabled American Veterans Program, the organization as a whole is tremendous. They do wonderful work, not just for veterans. They also do tremendous work for their communities.
Yes.
And there's nothing. Look, these people, these vets have given so much to our country and to the citizenry of this country. And then they come home and many of them decide they don't want to stop doing that.
Yeah.
And they join a program like the DAV and they continue to give back.
Indeed.
You cannot thank them enough.
No.
And we are so appreciative of everyone, every single member of the Disabled American Veterans Program and community. We love you all. Thank you so much for all you do. And specifically to Tri-County DAV Chapter 26. And
they have got a program coming up on
that Christmas program.
I've got it here somewhere. I've got to flip through my phone. It's on the 20th of December, I think. Yes, there it is. Ruby and Family Diner Community Christmas Party, Saturday, December 20th, 2025, from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Families are invited to join us for a special event where children may meet Santa and select a gift from Santa's workshop. This tradition was established and is carried on in honor of Ruby and Family Diner, sponsored by the American Legion and the Disabled American Veterans. Just a great opportunity that going to be taking place at Tri-County DAV in Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
At 530 Kingston Avenue, Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
Be sure to get out there and fellowship and enjoy some time.
And while you're there, give those folks at the DAV a thank you for their service.
Indeed. Anytime you see a veteran, you thank them for their service.
Absolutely.
I mean, I had this debate. I had a professor in my veterans intro to veteran studies class that said, it's not enough to say thank you.
It's not.
And I agree with him.
But it's the least you can do.
But, and that was something I actually asked a veteran one time. I said, is thank you enough?
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, what else can you say?
Yeah.
What else can you say? And he's absolutely right. But I mean, there are so many thank yous.
Yeah.
So many thank yous. I do want to also say a big hats off to our friends over at Time Warp 500 Winchester Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky. That's next to Belk's at the Ashland Town Center Mall. I think after the first of the year, they're moving back down on 16th Street. So tune in to Time Warp for more information. Check out Earl and his gang. Chris Masters is going to be coming on the 27th of December. So we won't be able to go see Chris Masters, but we will be seeing some good wrestling.
Yeah.
Also, a big hats off to our friends over to Walk-In Time 1626 6th Avenue, Charleston, West Virginia. JR and the gang doing tremendous work out there. Some of the that JR's got, and I know I say it time and time again, I wished I wouldn't have sold half of it. I wished I wouldn't have thrown half of it away.
Yeah.
Also to our friends at Drifter's Bar with a Grill, 205 South 3rd Street, Ironton, Ohio. And if you don't care, close us out, my friend.
Yeah. Another big shout out to the folks over there, FTC's Art of Grappling, Ironton, Ohio. We love them. If you just want to come out and watch a show, there's nothing better in the tri-state area than FTC's Art of Grappling. Also, if you're looking to get into wrestling, be it as a wrestler, as a referee, a ring announcer, a commentator, manager, anything in the wrestling industry, those folks have the best training program, bar none.
Absolutely.
And we love them and thank them so much.
I honestly couldn't say enough about what Brock Boulder and Bobby Blaze and that
Yeah.
bunch is doing over there. I mean, just great people to be around.
They really are.
And, you know, you couldn't ask for better.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Also, a shout out to Bob and John over at the Indy Wrestling Experience, IWX. You can check them out. They have YouTube and Facebook and all the social media. Check them out. They're also available on the Wrestling Society Network page, which also big shout out to them, the Wrestling Society Network. Love those folks, Brady, Bear, Brox, Amy, everyone who takes care of keeping that program running. We love you all, and thank you so much for what you do for the wrestling community as a whole. They've spent countless hours. Who's this?
Wait a minute.
69. What's up?
Deathlock 69. Howdy.
But they do a tremendous job. They've brought countless hours of wrestling-related content into one
Indeed.
place. You can check them out at thewrestlingsocietynetwork.com. Also check them on Facebook at Wrestling Society Network. Their standalone app will be available after the first of the year at some point, but you can still check their app out on Roku, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV.
What's up, guys? Not much. Just winding her down right now.
Yeah, doing great, man.
Yeah,
How
we're
are
doing
you?
Wonderful.
We'll give him a second to
Yeah.
respond.
We will. Go ahead, though.
So please go check out, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff for Wrestling Society Network. And a big shout out to my wonderful wife, Sheena Dixon, at Sheena Dixon Photography. She does, you can check her out on Facebook at Sheena Dixon Photography, as well as she does pictures for graduations and school photos and sports photos. She does all the photography for, well, almost all the photography for Elevate Pro Wrestling and so many other things that she does. And she's actually doing a political rally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She just got the job.
Mm-hmm.
She just got the job. Got offered a job with a political rally. So, wonderful opportunity there for her, but she still does weddings and family reunions and all kinds of stuff there. So check her out at Sheena Dixon Photography on Facebook. And that's it.
Deathlocks. I'm doing good.
Is it locks or lax? I can't
I
tell.
think it's Deathlocks.
Okay,
Deathlocks,
Deathlocks.
not Deathlax.
Okay.
Is that like
Well, I mean,
X-Lax?
X-Lax with a...
That's if you drink. Hey, I know what Deathlax is.
Is that when you drink too much?
That's what happened to me before I went and had my colonoscopy.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That
Yeah.
was Deathlax.
Yeah, that was Deathlax.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Probably
You
gonna
drink
make somebody mad.
You drink a whole gallon of that. You drink a
Deathlocks, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, but we couldn't. I couldn't
My
see
eyes.
from here.
Listen, here's the deal.
He's not wearing his glasses.
My
and
glasses
I'm too
are
far
right
from the
here.
screen. I couldn't tell if it was an A or an O, but
Old age.
is that kind of like what was the Deathlock? What was that show? Metalocalypse? Is that where that come from? That was Death Clock, wasn't it?
I think so.
The
I
name
don't
of that band.
remember.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Death Clock, Metalocalypse.
Yeah, I do not know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we
think
made
that's-
it.
Yeah.
We done it. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. It was
It
Deathlock.
came from my mind.
Oh, well.
Good place for it.
That's a good place. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Deathlock, LOK, that was, no, it was Deathlock, DETHKLOK.
Yeah.
Deathlock was the band in the animated series Metalocalypse.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what time it is?
I think, as bad as I hate to say it, it's time to piss on the fire and call the dogs.
I think you're about right. For the excellence of elocution, Walter Dixon, I'm the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD, saying to you until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.